So, hello everyone, welcome to Candidate Spotlight. Today we have Mr. Nimit Maroo with us, the candidate contesting for the position of General Secretary, Hostel Affairs Board. So, Nimit, beginning with the first one. Installing commercial grade appliances and setting up an HMC will require recurring funding.
Yes.
Will this cost be borne by hostel funds, institute funds, or some other source?
This cost will obviously have to be decided. The industrial grade washing machines which you are saying comes very costly, but when we purchase them in bulk, obviously the cost can be cut down. Plus through HAP, we can provide a waiver to the HMCs, and so they can plan their budget accordingly and install commercial grade washing machines in their respective hostels.
So, external drainage and major civil works are under IPM
Yes.
and not HAB. As a
Yes.
student representative, how do you oversee a budget for a section that does not report to a student's gym?
I think this information is partially correct. Obviously, the seepage and all civil works comes under IPM, but HAB has to be consulted. HAB provides a priority list to the budget building and works committee, which is BWC, which comes under IPM, and the IPM has to work according to the list provided. So if you obviously point out and give justification for why we have to focus on mess seepages and all, obviously IPM has to work upon them. The list has to be provided by HAB only. Obviously the work has to be done by IPM, but the list is provided by HAB.
So, next one, self-ordering kiosk require installation cost, maintenance and software integration.
Yes.
Will these kiosks be funded by the institute, the canteen vendors or hostel funds? And what is the approximate cost per installation?
Yes, so this vending machine has to be made sure to be installed in to the dual canteens first, and in the next tendering process, this has to be added in the tender. Some waiver has to be given by HAB also, so that it becomes affordable for the vendor too, as this is the pilot testing. And the approximate cost for each vending machine, from what I have researched, is around 30,000 per vending machine. So if we install even one in each, the cost per feasibility analysis comes out to be very positive, because the mess workforce is greatly reduced after installing this.
So, next one, what is your plan to introduce co-ed access to common rooms that are presently situated within boys' hostel lobbies? Additionally, what mechanisms will you put in place to ensure safety and an inclusive atmosphere?
So majority of the boys hostel have reading rooms and common rooms in the front of the hostel only. But in hostels like Dhansiri and Subanshri, the reading rooms are inside they have to be accessed through girl corridors. So in those hostels, currently we cannot deploy co-ed accessibility due to this condition. But obviously in future we can deploy more security guards and ensure proper CCTV monitoring through this. And obviously this has to be discussed with security section. And for the second part, proper monitoring would be done through CCTV cameras. A guard would be monitoring both the common room as well as the reading room through CCTV cameras, and as well as some guidelines, some protocols and some severe punishments would be instituted by HAB, so that there is no such cases of nuisance or chaos in the reading room.
Okay. So, final one, you propose a food packaging request system through the HAB portal. Since mess operations are managed by hostel mess committees and vendors, have you discussed whether mess staff can handle additional packaging logistics without disrupting normal service?
Yes, I have discussed it with the hostel messes. Currently also many mess provide this packaging facility, but it's not very official. Integrating it on the HAP portal would create awareness as well as make the process more streamlined. And after discussing, what was the next question? Second part of the question.
Have you discussed whether mess staff can handle additional packaging
Yeah,
logistics
currently
without
also-
disrupting normal service?
Yes, the logistics isn't much an issue, because there would be a designated pickup point which would be in the hostel itself, and the students can collect it from there. Talking about the extra labor, as such, because it's already being provided, there is no such labor cost involved, and this is the very easy task. They won't have to pay any extra. Yes, a nominal packing charge would be there, but other than that, no labor cost would incur.
Okay. So now we will start with the rapid fire round. So, what are the number of hostels in IT Guwahati?
There are 13 hostels which are used during fresher allocation, and apart from that, there are two others, which is MSH and Dikha hostel.
Okay. What is the frequency of conducting GBM in hostels?
A GBM is conducted once every semester.
Okay. What are the members of the IHDC?
The IHDC committee has chairperson HAB. He has a warden which is appointed by the chairperson HAB itself, who is the member secretary. There are two other wardens, there are two other associate wardens, and there is the general secretary, hostel affairs. And the current committee, which has been formed recently, contains chairperson have, vice chairperson services, vice chairperson girls. It also contains warden from Disang, Dhansiri, Barak and Siang, and associate warden of Brahmaputra and Gaurang, and general secretary, hostel affairs.
Okay. Who all are the members of the HAB meeting?
The HAB meeting comprises of the chairperson HAB, the general secretary, hostel affairs board. It contains the associate wardens, and the general secretaries of the respective hostels.
Okay. Can you list all the HMC members?
The HMC comprises of the general secretary of the hostel, the sports secretary, the cultural secretary, the maintenance secretary, the service secretary, the literary secretary, and the technical secretary.
Okay. So this was candidate spotlight. Thank you.